Hi gorgeouses, welcome back to another one of my videos. I hope you are having a lovely day. I am in such a good mood because I was originally supposed to work, but they ended up being overstaffed, so I got a wonderful Friday day off, so I'm so happy for that. So since I have a day off, I might as well do a video too, so I have time, which is so wonderful. So I thought I would do a video on my drugstore favorites on makeup, and these products are just like honestly like the greatest like products that I've like tried out. I want to tell you, like, I have, you know, high-end makeup as well, and these drugstore items kind of almost like just beat the high end as well. So this is for beginners, this is for even if you have high-end makeup and can afford it. Try out the drugstore of these products and just give it a shot because they're really great. So I'm going to be starting off with kind of primers, and the first one is going to be the Fix and Perfect Pro Primer for Rimmel. I think this is really wonderful. It gives your face just really a silky finish to apply foundation and just smooths it on so great. This is the Pro, remember, there's like two different ones. The purple one doesn't have really good reviews, but this one is supposed to be like really, really great. I've tried like the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I feel like this one just works just as great for even like the most cheapest price. It's like super awesome. I'm also going to be talking about eyeshadow primer. This baby has lasted me forever. It's like a lifetime. It is the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is so good. I would say it's very, very comparable to Urban Decay's, what am I thinking? Urban Decay Primer Potion. I think that's what it's called. I've tried that before. This is so wonderful. It lasts such a long time. It has 0.3 fluid ounces, and it just seriously lasted me months and months and months. Like almost a year now, I want to say I've had this. I mean, not quite a year, but now I need to pick up a new one. I just like squeezed every last product out of it. It was like kind of a product that just seemed never ending. Like I thought it was going to end, but it didn't. There's always some more left in it, and I always use this every day to apply eyeshadow. I never get creasing ever. It's so good. Gotta try it. Also, because I do love to wear glitter, and why wouldn't I love glitter? It's so pretty, and especially like these MAC pigments. You kind of need almost like a base on top of your eyeshadow, a little bit stickier base, so that it really just like packs on the color really beautifully. And these are the ones I'm talking about if I'm not showing you close enough right here. And these are so wonderful. I love these pigments. And, you know, these are kind of higher end, you can say, but these are the smaller size. These are like the to-go sizes. They're only $10, so I kind of recommend that too because you can never finish this. This is like a lot of products. But the e.l.f. Glitter Primer is just perfect. I love to use this I just like kind of a very light, thin layer, and then I immediately apply the pigments or any type of glitter that I have, and it just sticks on so good and doesn't make my eye feel like super tacky. Don't put too much of it, remember that too. Put a very light, thin layer on top of it. Use your finger for this, and also I would recommend using your finger for that glitter too as well. It just really helps it to pack on the color very well, and there's no like splotches or anything on your eyes, like one side has more glitter than the other. When you apply this, it's just awesome. e.l.f. is just like so great. Also, Almay's Clear Complexion foundation is super wonderful. I love this foundation. I've been using this constantly now. I just keep on repurchasing it, and I want to say it's definitely been a year since I've been like wearing this, and my shade's in Buff. I have to mix it in with a little bit of a darker foundation, just a little bit tinged darker, just to match me really well. And I just love the finish. It doesn't crease on me. It just stays very well. My oils don't show through. Some foundations, my oils just like peek on through like crazy, especially since I work in a restaurant, so that environment kind of makes you like hot and sweaty in the kitchen, and this really just keeps your like makeup just flawlessly great. And I really love Rimmel eyeliners. I'm sure you've heard like the talk about the Scandalize eyeliner, especially in nude is one of the most popular ones, and I also have taupe because I like that kind of like taupey color underneath too as well. And also their kohls are really good too. This is just in a brown shade, and it's just so smudgeable when you just want that like kind of like smoky eye underneath, and totally recommend that. Nude just really stays on the waterline very well. I'm not wearing it in my waterline right now. I'm kind of having this like grungy look kind of. I know it's kind of weird. So funny, like in the high school I was like really major like kind of 80s, like I love the bright colors and all that kind of stuff, and then now I feel like kind of like in the 90s, and like kind of going back on my Pandora Spice Girls and everything, and so it's really fun. I'm like always like a decade behind. Anyway, And then also the e.l.f. Precision Liquid Liner. I cannot rave enough about this liquid liner. I use this every day for my cat eye right there. Like, it's just so perfect. It gives a sharp line and it just does not smudge at all. Whenever people are asking me like what eyeliner to use, if they're gonna go swimming and they just don't want it to smudge, or if it's gonna be a hot day, I just tell them this liquid liner just stays on so perfectly in place. Even if there's water splashed on you, it just stays on there. It doesn't smudge or anything. If anything, it flakes. But that's literally at the end of the day and you're like rubbing your eye, and that's the only time it flakes. It doesn't just, you're just sitting there and just flakes off or anything. Like, you have to be rubbing your eye and then it'll flake off. But it's kind of good too, because, you know, sometimes your eyes get irritated and you like kind of rub it, at least it doesn't smudge or anything. But that's like literally at the end of the day. Also, you need to try out the e.l.f. mineral eyeshadows. These eyeshadows I just love so dearly. Only $3. I know I'm kind of mentioning like a lot of e.l.f., but e.l.f. is like seriously amazing. I know it's not, you can find a lot of the e.l.f. products at Target, so it is kind of drugstore, and plus online it's still really cheap to get e.l.f. products, so I'm still counting it as drugstore items. And I'm just showing you right here, this is in bronzed. There's just so much eyeshadow in here, and just like for $3, and it's just, oh, I kind of did like a heavy swatch there. Like, look at that. Oh no, I put way too much. And there it is right there. Like, it's just so perfect eyeshadows. These mineral eyeshadows are shimmery, so they're not matte. That's the only thing. But I like to wear shimmery eye, like, you know, on my eyelids, and mostly mattes for my crease. So my crease, I use something different. And then a lot of times on my eyelids, since I have a little bit more of a shimmer metallic sheen, that's my e.l.f. products. Absolutely love that. And also they have some pretty good like bases to wear as well, such as the e.l.f. Smudge Pot, and this is in Back to Basics, and this is just another like kind of bronzy, and it's just so good too. Like, it just sticks on really well. If you really want your eyeshadow to pop out, you have that as kind of like a base on your eye, and just, these products are wonderful. Even their long-lasting lustrous eyeshadow, this one's in Gala. I like this shadow too. This one's kind of like a jelly moussey. Have you ever tried Maybelline's Bouncy Blush? Bouncy Blush? I think that's what it's called. And there goes Gala right there. Just look at that. It's like very similar texture to that like jelly moussey, kind of like your fingers sink in type thing. And also, I cannot tell you enough how much I love NYX lip liners. These lip liners, I just have a bunch of different shades, and right now I'm actually wearing Cabernet. Here's Cabernet. It's a really dark shade. I kind of wore that underneath my OCC lip tars. I love my OCC lip tars. They're not drugstore. They are a little bit higher end. They're about $16 a piece from Sephora. But underneath them, they need a lip liner. It is a must. And the NYX lip liners just work perfect on keeping them from feathering, anything. And a lot of products too, I just love lip products. Lip products are kind of like my little weakness, my kryptonite. When I go into like the store, I'm just like gravitate towards the newest lip products and like checking it out. Like, is there any new shades? You know, how many shades of pink and reds do I really need? But I love it. So these lip liners I always wear underneath a lot of my lip products just to help it stay. It's just a really good base for your lips. You know, it's just all about that base. And it's these lip liners. These are the base that you need. And sometimes when I want that, because these are matte, when I really want that kind of matte looking lip, I'll just use a lip liner and it just glides on perfectly. Of course, you need your lips to be exfoliated and moisturized, but once you put these on, it gives us this really nice matte look to it, and I love it. Also, I'm pretty impressed. I love blush too as well, and a lot of my blush is a little bit more higher end blushes, but Milani's blush and Luminesso is just so beautiful. I gravitate towards matte blushes more so, but this blush, like, I was just using like a ridiculous amount. Like, I could not stop using it whatsoever. And it's just this beautiful, beautiful, this peachy with gold undertones to it. And it just, on your cheeks in the summer, it just really pops. And I feel like I really didn't really need a highlighter to go with it, because it just has this natural gold sheen to it that when the sun just like hits you just at that right angle, it just already gives you just this beautiful glow within. I absolutely love it. Totally recommend that blush, absolutely. Just these products are so wonderful. Just give it a shot. Let me know. Maybe you have tried them. Tell me your favorite drugstore items too. And thank you so much for tuning in. Have a gorgeous day. Bye.